How to get the perfect credit score for $0. Are you ready to have a great credit score so that you can pay lower interest rates, get higher credit limits, and save money? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you all of the secrets so that you can get it done for $0. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. You gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that, yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that, let's fix that.
So I have a lot to go over and I'm going to get right to it. You may already know what your credit score is, but I need you to know that credit scores really do matter for your life. If you have a credit score that is below 580, I want to let you know you probably have bad credit. So scores less than 580 are considered bad credit. Trust me, I used to have bad credit and I know how to fix it. If you can get your credit score though over 720, you will be considered someone with excellent credit and you will be able to pay lower interest rates. You will also get discounts many times on insurance and house notes and pay lower interest rates, and you'll even get approved for much higher amounts. Having great credit is a door opener to opportunities. You'll be able to pay lower rates, like I said, but more importantly, you'll be able to leverage other people's money, which in many cases can take you to that next level and reduce a lot of your stress. So let's get into how you get that done today. Number one, the first thing that you need to do is pull your credit report. You literally get access to your credit report every single year for free. Just go to annualcreditreport.com. Now, you can pull your credit report, but it will not have a credit score. So if you want to pay a little bit extra, you can. I'll actually give you a link at the end of this video where I have a cheat sheet that will give you a link to how you get your credit report pulled for free, and more importantly, how you can get all 3 credit bureaus. So you may know that there are 3 credit bureaus. You have Experian, you have TransUnion, and you have Equifax. One of the credit bureaus that I like to use and that I pay a monthly fee to is Experian. And that is because Experian has this thing called Experian Boost, where you can add rental payments or car insurance and different things like that, and it will boost your credit score. And it literally will boost it even at different companies. They will see those higher credit scores. So again, I am not being promoted by Experian or anything like that, but if you wanted to get your credit report for free or pay the subscription, I recommend Experian over the other 2. Now, if you have terrible credit and you want help, you can call my friends at creativecreditsolutions.net. My friend Justin Murch actually helped me fix my own personal credit, and he will give you a free consultation and you can actually work with him if you want help doing this and you don't want to do it yourself. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to do it yourself, but always remember, you can use the link below to contact creativecreditsolutions.net and get a free consultation. Just tell them Noel Randall sent you. So after you have pulled your credit report and you actually got to see the entire report and you can see all of your trade lines, you can see your addresses, you can see if you have any collections or public records, the first thing that you want to do is dispute everything that is negative. I know some people will tell you not to do this, and again, this is Noel's opinion. I am not a professional credit repair person, but I will tell you that I would dispute everything that's negative, and if it stays up there because it's true, that's fine, but I would just dispute it because you're able to dispute everything and it doesn't cost you a dime to do it. You will have to go through all 3 credit bureaus and lodge your disputes, but in many cases you can do the entire process online, and if they don't respond back, the original creditor, you have the possibility of getting that removed absolutely free. It's an amazing thing to do to start cleaning up your credit and get a better credit score. Again, you can go to noelsfreegift.com and I'm going to give you a full checklist of everything that I'm saying, and it'll even include a letter that you can use to dispute and mail it to different creditors so that they will remove those negative items from your credit report. Remember, credit bureaus have to keep information accurate, so even if the amount is not accurate, they have to remove it. Or if the dates are wrong, different things like that. So it's in your benefit to dispute it. And again, it's absolutely free and you have a good chance of getting things disputed and removed and improving your credit score without paying a dime. Let me tell you some more things because it gets even more awesome. Number 2, add new trade lines. So one of the things when I was working with �creativecreditsolutions.net, Justin Murch and their team, they talked to me about getting new trade lines. So your credit score is comprised of many different things, and none of us know what the exact algorithm or formula is for credit reporting scores, but we do know that new trade lines does usually help boost your credit score in many cases. So if you can get a new credit card, for example, even if you have to use a secured credit card where you give the bank $500 and then they give you a credit card, that will report as a new trade line on your credit report, and in many cases it can help boost your score. But let me tell you a big secret of how I can do that and get multiple new trade lines added that adds many, many points. There's these things at banks called secured savings loans, and these will report on your credit report as installment loans. So a credit card, of course, is a revolving account, but a car note or a personal loan where you have set monthly payments is called an installment loans. And new installment loans actually increase your credit score even more than new revolving accounts do. So you literally can take $1,000, walk into a credit union, for example, or walk into a smaller bank like a mid-sized bank, maybe Regions Bank or PNC Bank or Fairwinds Credit Union. You know, there's different credit unions and things. You can look this up. I'll again, go to noelsfreegift.com and I'll give you a list of banks that do this. And you can take that $1,000, give it to them, and then they will give you a loan against that $1,000 that will report as an installment account. You can then take the $1,000 and go to another bank and do the exact same thing. You literally can take money and then buy new accounts by getting new secured saving loans added to your credit report by opening up those accounts. Again, you go to the bank, give them $1,000, they give you a loan for that $1,000, you take that money, you go to the bank, you do it again. You can rinse and repeat this 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and in many cases they will approve you because it's a secured loan, so they don't care about your credit score. Get a credit sponsor. Another amazing thing that Creative Credit Solutions taught me is that I could use my dad to help me fix my credit score. He could make me an authorized user on some of his great accounts, and then those accounts would show up on my credit report with all of that great long history that my dad had on those credit cards. So for example, I had very terrible credit. Like I said, I used to be bankrupt, broke, living in my parents' basement. I moved in pregnant with my 3rd kid and just in the worst situation ever. So when I decided to change my life, I needed to fix my credit. Well, my dad said that he could add me as an authorized user on 2 or 3 of his credit cards, but he didn't really trust me, so he did not give me the credit cards. At the time, I really didn't care. I just cared about fixing my credit. So when he added those 3 accounts to my credit score went up by over 100 points. Because my dad had these great credit cards that he barely used, and they had this really long history with this great payment history, my credit score improved because of that. Again, you may have an aunt, an uncle, a mom, a dad that can do this and kind of be like a credit sponsor for you, get you added as an authorized user, and you could do this for free. Consolidate debts. So if you are someone, for example, like me, that had a ton of student loans, you may have a lot of student loan accounts on your credit report, and this could be harming you because in many cases, the original amount that you opened the account for is now higher than the amount that you owe because of the interest. This really lowers your credit score. This is a big secret that people don't know. But if you have government student loans, you literally can consolidate them into one loan, and it will close out those other accounts and make a new account for you. And in many cases, it will increase your credit score. My credit score increased by about 50 points when I did a student loan consolidation. Now, again, if you have credit cards, for example, or other loans, you can consolidate them. That will pay those loans off, so they will go to a 0 balance, and you get a new account in the process. It's an amazing way to increase your credit score for free, especially with student loans. So last but not least, you need to understand what goes into your credit score. There are 5 main factors that are affecting your credit score, and you can utilize all of these 5 factors to increase your credit score by attacking each one of these things one by one. So the first thing that affects your credit score is your payment history. So make sure that you're making your payments on time. If you have late payments that you've made in the past, if you start making payments now on time, it will increase your credit score. Number 2, Credit utilization. If you have credit card balances that are really high to the limit, you can see if they will increase your credit limit so that the balance that you owe is not as close to the limit. Again, your credit utilization really affects your credit score, so attack this and this will get you points if you can get that credit utilization below 30% across the board. You may have to do some balance transfers on credit cards or things like that, but whatever you do, you can get this credit utilization fixed by either getting limits increased or transferring balances to other cards to even it all out. Number 3, length of credit history. Well, for some of us, we won't be able to change how long we've had credit. But with the secret that I gave you before with the authorized users accounts, you can get credit cards and things added to your credit report that have a very long history that will give you a longer credit history. You want a longer credit history, and there's not really ways to do it except that one way. I don't know of many other ways. Maybe my friends at creativecreditsolutions.net can help you and tell you even more ways. Number 4, credit mix. So having different types of accounts. Like I said, credit cards are revolving accounts. Then you can have auto accounts. You can have installment accounts. You can have mortgage accounts. You want to have a different mix of different types of credit on your credit report because this affects your credit. So if you have just credit cards, get some installment loans. If you just have a student loan, get some credit cards. Again, get a mix of credit going on your credit report. And number 5, new credit. Again, the things that I told you earlier will help you get new credit just by using secured savings loans or by getting new accounts added or open up a secured credit card. Different things like that will help get you new credit because you always want to keep getting new credit because for some reason, the credit reporting agencies think that if people continually give you new credit, then that means you're a good credit risk. If you need help with your credit, call my friends at creativecreditsolutions.net. Again, they're not going to be able to help every single person, but I know that they are high integrity people. They really helped Noelle Randall fix her credit. They've helped tons of my students. I've gotten great reviews, and I absolutely love the team because they work really hard to help people restore their credit. This isn't just credit repair, it's credit restorations. Just use the link below in the description box so that they know that I sent you and they give you that special treatment and that free consultation. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.